Hi, this is Michael Donahue, and this is my presentation, Hand to Mouth, an analyzation of the art of gloving's link to drug consumption at EDM shows. So just if you're unfamiliar, gloving is actually considered a form of modern dance that entails the use of LED lights placed in the fingertips of usually white gloves to accentuate hand and digit movement in unison, creating this hypnotic visual display when in the dark. Um, Though the origins are murky, longtime enthusiasts point to a YouTube video of gloving legend Hermes, this guy on the far left, giving a performance at a Southern California rave in 2006 as one of the earliest recorded performances. Um, from there, the inspiration for gloving comes from liquid dancing trends of the mid 70s and early 80s. So basically, thinking of popping and locking. From there, in the late 90s and early 2000s, it evolved in rave culture where performers just focused on the waving technique of arms and hands used in popping. Now it's expanded into $1 million industry with the company Amazing Lights leading the pack with projected sales in 2015 reaching 13 million. The reason why a glove company can reach 13 million, I believe, is the prevalence on social media glovers have. This guy in the bunny mask right here is a glover named Gummy, and each of his videos he's uploaded to YouTube has over 3 million views. And the Facebook group Glover's Lounge has over 20,000 members. The main reason for both the financial success and success on social media is the popularization of EDM music currently. Glovers have been able to get out of the private raves and into the public EDM festivals where it was able to be picked up by all walks of life of EDM fans. So you might be asking yourself, why do people link this glove art to drugs? So to find that out, you have to go back to 2010 during the 14th annual Electric Daisy Carnival, where 15-year-old Sasha Rodriguez died due to complications from taking MDMA. Following Sasha's death that same year, LA passed a new law called the Concert Music Safety Act, which required large events taking place on state-owned property to be assessed for health and safety threats by public agencies. So basically, meaning, do these festivals promote a culture of substance abuse over being present and watching and listening to the performances? Due to these new restrictions, big dance music events in the Los Angeles area put intense scrutiny on a lot of their laws, blacklisting many accessories festival goers wore to present a non-druggy appearance, LED gloves being one of them. Uh, so since then, they were banned from EDC, and they've been banned from four other EDM-based music festivals. But to be fair, a majority of glovers haven't really painted the ideal picture for themselves, as they're noted for performing these quote-unquote light shows, where a glover will kneel down in front of someone under the influence of drugs at a music festival and put on a performance at close range. I'll play it right here, just so you can see. And you can just see that if you were a regular pedestrian or someone who maybe isn't a drug user, how gloving just goes hand in hand with drug use at EDM festivals. Sorry. So here's some criticism that the Glovers say on the new bands. They believe it's a harmless hobby that's a key facet to the lifestyle and music of EDM. They think the erratic nature of it and the kind of flow is in unison with what EDM stands for. They even cite that it's not being very effective at curbing drug use. These are claims that are backed up by a lot of other harm and reduction organizations, and they're right. I think just because you're banning gloves doesn't mean people won't take drugs at concerts. A lot of them are saying now that the goal of bouncers at these EDM festivals is just to get money, not to actually mind the safety of people at the event. So when they go to bounce these large events, they're looking out for people with gloves so that they can forcefully take them and then bribe them to get it back. And because of this, it's actually hurting the safety of festival goers because they're not concerned with looking out for anyone else. They're just kind of selfishly trying to get money. So They actually like it's a meaningful and fulfilling aspect of many individuals' lives. Gloving, so many glovers are attempting to change the public perception of gloving from a hobby of drug out kids at festivals to a legitimate art form or even a sport such as breakdancing to prove that gloving is fundamental to EDM's culture and should be considered a positive aspect to the health of EDM than something that could ruin its ultimate image. Thank you.